Tonight with President Donald Trump as he prepares for his very first address to Congress. Ahead of tonight's speech, the President spent signing several executive orders in Washington today.
One is in an effort to undo the Obama-era clean water rule. Tonight, many Rhode Islanders, along with the governor and state lawmakers, will be listening closely to what President Trump has to say. We're working in-depth team coverage tonight. Julianne Pixoto is talking to Rhode Islanders who are hoping to hear more details about the president's plans for health care.
But we begin with WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi. He's in the Tech Center with a look at some of the topics to watch for tonight. Ted?
Well, newly inaugurated presidents don't technically give a State of the Union speech, but tonight's address by the president will serve the same function for him as he makes his case to tens of millions of Americans, including members of Congress, who will decide the fate of his agenda.
All I can do is speak from the heart.
For President Trump, the stakes are high. He has the lowest job approval rating for a new president on record, and he already had to fire a top advisor for misleading the vice president. Tonight's speech offers a chance for a fresh start. The number one thing political observers are watching is whether the president tries to reach out to his opponents in a bid to improve his standing with voters, or if he sticks to the same themes and tone that led him to victory in November. One thing to watch, Trump's vision for the federal budget. His administration is set to propose a big hike in spending on the military.
This defense spending increase will be offset and paid for by finding greater savings and efficiencies across the federal government. We're going to do more with less.
Another hot topic, immigration. Trump is yet to roll out a revised version of his controversial travel ban after the initial one spurred protests and was blocked by the courts. And just this afternoon, a senior White House official told national news anchors the president is open to a comprehensive immigration bill that would give legal status to undocumented residents. Lawmakers will also be listening closely for more details on how Trump wants to tackle Obamacare repeal and tax reform.
And even before the president has delivered his speech, Rhode Island U.S. Senator Jack Reed already speaking out. Reed said he thinks Trump is being, quote, short-sighted by demanding cuts in programs such as foreign aid to offset the Pentagon's expanded budget. Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.